So day 2 of South by Southwest. Um, Today I got the privilege to see Mr. Quincy Jones live speak at a conference in South by. It was honestly like one of the most, like, every day it's been inspiration after inspiration after inspiration, but today was honestly the top. This is like the experience that I've been waiting for coming here. This is one of my main goals coming here, was to see Mr. Quincy Jones speak. And, he came out in his little shades. This man is 76 years old. He just turned 76 last week, and he started out saying the doctors told him that he honestly has the mind and heart of a 22-year-old health-wise, and he's just still alive and kicking. And hearing him tell his story and his experiences and the people that he knows and who his buddies are. He's buddies with Frank Sinatra. He's buddies with Frank Sinatra, Ray Charles, Willie Nelson, Michael Jackson. And then, he's buddies with those iconic figures from back in the day. And then he can come up and say, oh, I'm cool with Usher, Mary J. Blige, people that are iconic right now. He himself said that 95% of the world's most iconic figures he has been a part of, music-wise. He's scored movies. He's honestly done everything in the business, and just with people doubting him, he said, my favorite thing is to be underestimated. You can always prove someone wrong when you're underestimated. And he's like, if I'm overestimated, I have a little trouble, and he was just awesome. I don't have enough words to say the experience that I had. And right before that, outside of that, another thing I did, right before that I went to a panel called A&R 3.0, and they had A&Rs from Jive Records, Sony Records, some like low-key Sony, Warner Brothers Publishing, and the guy that discovered, most that Talib Kweli and made High Tech and made Black Star, like he was there also. And that panel was very interesting because, these are all major label representatives, and they all work for major labels right now. And it was very interesting hearing them speak on an A&R's perspective, because A&R is something that is dying and fading away right now. Like, people are kind of questioning the role of A&Rs right now. But hearing their perspective was very interesting. And I actually got up and stood in line to ask a question, but the panel ended, actually. I ran out of time, and I had to leave to go see Quincy to even get a seat because the line was packed around the corner and up the block. But the woman that discovered Destiny's Child, Britney Spears, Backstreet Boys, NSYNC was there speaking. And someone like that discovered people like that, you would think that they're like, you automatically have a picture of them and what you think they look like. You think of like a man maybe, and with some shades and like just a slick talker. This woman was this little woman with long gray hair pulled back, very quiet. Her name was Teresa. She's like, hello, my name is Teresa. How are you doing? Very, very nice lady. And this is the woman that discovered amazing artists. And, even though she works with those major artists, her love is developing artists. So she has her own company now, too, where she just finds new artists that just stay in their bedroom and try to make it and brings them and just develops them as artists. And that is her love. So she stays on both patterns. She finds and develops young artists and helps them out, but she also keeps track of the major artists, and I think that was just amazing to me. And it was just interesting to hear them speak, and I really wanted to ask them, how do they feel about so many artists right now wanting to be independent and not wanting to be on labels, and do they feel like that is intimidating, and do they feel like are they now thinking of creative ways to kind of mold to that and adjust? Because so many artists that we've met right now that are brand new, they're actually, we've honestly seen a boost of independence. And a lot of artists that we met down here that have been performing, they're all about being independent, not being attached to labels, making it themselves, being entrepreneurs. And I think that should kind of scare a lot of major labels, because these artists are honestly making good music and are being recognized and are blowing up. So that was the main question I wanted to ask, but I didn't really get a chance to. But anyways, that was a very interesting panel also. But honestly, the top part of the day was meeting Mr. Quincy Jones, which was awesome. So, anyways, it's day 2. It was an amazing day. IPR, Student Run Records, we're right here in South by Southwest. I'll get back to you later. Lauren.